fire, escape diary, filled with pages of episodes of Shy and me. Non-believer, my hammer for hire. So close that your coat will catch fire. Dog, the stakes are dire. I'm no liar. Holding court in the street beat.
Super. Huge. I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay so good Jamaican.
Coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest. I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pop, Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
Does that star-spangled
Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Henry Sims has checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And the Suns here with a different look. Alex Lenz checked in for Mirza Teletovic. P.J. Tucker comes in for Warren. Brandon Knight's checked in for Booker. And Freak subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Sherman, he's in at point guard. Chandler out there with Alex Len. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Knight in at the 2 spot. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
You know, the Nets really kind of drifted along for the first part of last season, treaded water, but after the All-Star break, they stepped on the gas, put themselves right back in the playoff picture.
And Tucker kicks to Freak. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Len, the shot will not go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
As you mentioned, the Nets were great after the break, had the third best record post-All-Star break in the East.
Yeah, and how about winning 13 of their first 22 after the break? And sometimes with a new coach and system, it takes a while to kind of figure things out. And that seemed to be the case with the Nets last year.
1:24 left in the first. Sloan dishes to Sims. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. That's good. Sloan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
Goodwin's checked in for Phoenix.
Listen, no doubt the Suns were a competitive team a season ago, especially against that Eastern Conference. Took 18 wins out of the 30 contests they had against the East.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Suns did win the games they were supposed to against the East. As you were talking about, Greg, they had no problem with any team, Clark, as you look back on the Eastern Conference.
Well, you look at the record there against the East, 18-12 against that conference, 9-7 against the playoff teams in the East. I'm only one of 9 teams in the entire league that could claim that.
Robinson hits them both.
And Thomas Robinson has been on a lot of teams here in his short time in the league. Not easy to find a spot when you're always getting moved.
Move the ball.
Freak passes to Goodwin. Left side, Knight. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Nets trail by 4. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. There's a screen by Robinson. Sloan shot is off.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
The Suns shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Pulls up on the wing. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 6. 2. And here's Freak on his experience is a one and done.
It was definitely a hard decision. I had to sit down with my family and weigh the options and really take the time to figure out what's best for me.
Well, with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
We've got Donald Sloan, Bogdanovich out there with Robinson. And then there's Henry Sims. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2 guard. So that's the Nets 5. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Nets lead by 2. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Can't cash in from close range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
1:52 left in the first half of basketball. They set the pick. Pass to Robinson. 6 to triple.
Right now they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Freak kicks to left. Tucker dishes to Freak. Unloads from 13. And the bank shot is good. Freak's got 7.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Started the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both, Clark, at the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade coming after his disagreements with the team. The Thomas trade was a bit of a surprise, though.
Goodwin's checked in for Tyson Chandler.
And as you said, the Suns made a flurry of deals at the deadline. You knew they would move 1 guard, but ended up moving 2. Brought back 1 as well.
When the Suns made all those trades, you kind of figured there would be some adjustment. And they did fall off a bit. Still, they felt what they had wasn't quite good enough going forward, so they got a jump on rebuilding last year.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. He had 13 points in the win against Detroit.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Offensive rebound. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Tucker.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
There's a screen by Robinson. Pass to Bogdanovich. Feeds to Sloan. From deep. No luck.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. First thing to talk about is our offensive rebounding.
DJ Khaled! Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested on the floor. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Sherman in at point guard. PJ Tucker is out there with Goodwin. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Len in at the 5.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
They've been fighting to get back into it, chipping away little by little, and it's paid off.
For Phoenix, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And the free throw, no good.
And listen, the Nets had an up and down year on offense last season, but the one thing they always did was finish their drives. Very good at getting things to drop off the bounce. That was a strength last season.
Knight, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's a 3-point Suns lead. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throw.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Freak kicks to Len. And the layup's good off the glass. Len's got 4 points in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Shot by Jack. Wide open. Wide open shot is on the money. Jack's got his second bucket.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Using his post move to get the 2 points. 11 points for Freak.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Nets trail by 3. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's the screen. Poked away. Goodwin with the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Len with a screen on Jack. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
For Phoenix, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And both free throws good from Freak. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Jack. There's the screen. Fires from deep. Got it up. And no good trying to get that one. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Suns on top, up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth. So for the Suns, Lenz checked in for Chandler. Knight comes in for Booker, and Freak subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Brook Lopez is out there with Robinson. Then it's Donald Sloan, and it's Young, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And it's Young at the elbow. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Young. He's got 12 rebounds and a steal. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Phoenix. There's a good screen. Here's Sherman. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And it's Kilpatrick missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Jack passes to Lopez. Unloads from 13. Sinks it.
Man, did they need those points. And I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
Well, unless they alter the defense on him, I mean, he should be the guy they go to. His height gives him a huge edge the way they're playing him now. So keep going to it until the defense adjusts.
And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first that puts them up by 5. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Nets. The second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Now here's Freak, defended by Jack. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
.17 seconds left in the game. Knight kicks to Freak. From deep. And Lopez pulls it down. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these.
Ugly.
Kevin. We have Brooke Lopez with us.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
The only color I care about is green, money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early? LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess? This isn't high school. This isn't college. This is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
That's right. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us. I ever tell you guys about the first dollar I ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, this is a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old, Queen.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. Mr. Diamond and Platinum.
LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. We can't slow him down. This game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure. Time to step up.